So what up? Check out this game. This is scooter flows. It's pretty cool. It's got different angles. I think when you do it in this angle, it looks kind of dumb. Like this angle's super fun. And at first we were memeing on it, but like now that I'm actually getting better at it, like that was a flare. It's actually pretty good. So you play it similarly to how you would play like Skater XL and stuff. Super neat. See if I could put up my gamepad. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Here, I'll put this down. Gonna see. Pretty neat. All things considered. Like this is early alpha. It's just Unity. It's not like the greatest engine in the world. I mean, it's running really well. 200 plus FPS. Oh, but it's got all these tricks and stuff. Like it's pretty good. Like a little flare. I wouldn't normally recommend these kinds of games, especially like early access. But in all honesty, like this has a lot of really cool potential. Like there's only one grind, which is the typical scooter rail slide. And I know scooter, I'm a skateboarder. I should hate scooters and inline, but I actually love all of this. All of it is really cool in my opinion. Action sports in general are dope. I like that you can like find stuff and do like double whips. I really liked Ride. I really liked Skater XL Session. Thought they were all really good. Flare out. That was cool. Can't rail slide backwards. Kind of annoying. Ooh, I went for a tap, but Ollie. I don't know what they call it. Buddy hop. I imagine they call it there. Hard to get some like actual flow going because it doesn't keep you in the quarter pipe very well. Do some other angles to show you guys. I change your clothes every fall too. Thing. Oh, and you can like play around with time too. Pretty interesting. A lot of games. But there's a works, I believe, call it. That would have been a fair in if I had the right angles, trajectories. What makes a flare a flare? It's a 180 half flip, something. Forget. So many rules. Bother keep it. You can see like how you try to use the quarter pipes, but you end up just flying out. You have to be pretty precise, and I feel like I'm way more precise in the. Okay, that was just effing up. You go get it. If you've never scootered, biked, skateboarded before, this probably looks ridiculous. Good. But this is like so mesmerizing to play. Oh, bar back. What? Never done that one. That was dope. Ripple whip. That would be crazy. Call that the whipped cream. And I really want to see if I can get the community involved and get like Gator XL maps and things like that carried over. See if if it's using the same engine and if we can reuse the same lines of code, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to take ride. I mean, they're different code, obviously, but if you can show the ghost somebody in like Skater XL, Scooter Flows, and things like that, I think that would be super neat. Be like an actual virtual skate park experience. Oh, I thought I could have air. I like going this way. I don't know why. Oh, that was cool. That was the longest grind I've done yet. Most of my grinds have just been like on these things. Again, have to hang your front end off. No, you have to hang your rear end off. Your rear end off. Yeah, rear end. Oh, I don't even know what that was. I want to do a bar spin. Oh, that was dope. I flip out. It's just so glitchy, and there's like no. I used a peg for the first time. That was cool. I don't know why scooters have pegs. Honest. I just thought it was a meme. Flat flip for you. Thought that was half a plan. Yeah, but if you're into like action sporting games like Skater XL and Session like that, I would check this out. This is super fun. And once you get good at it, like you can see the controls are really complicated down there. And it's just scootering. It's like scootering to me is like inline the 90s. I'm older, obviously. Back in the 90s, like inlining was cool for like a summer. And then nobody in anymore. I don't know if scootering is gonna have the same staying power. I'm already seeing it dissipate. Like I feel like if anything has that kind of staying power, it's been skateboarding. But that's kind of bias in my side because I think BMX is probably then the longest standing, and that's still somewhat biased. And I inline. I have inline skates. I have a scooter. I have a bike. I don't have a bike anymore. I have my doesn't count towards. I have my 1,000 skateboard. I think I have 4. But I do have a scooter, and I can do tail whips and bar spins and things like that. I go to the parks. I do plants, and I can do some of the like smaller tricks. See why I say this thing looks so much better in first. There's not a lot of animation going on. Slow down really fast on incline. Like no staying power to the inclines. That was a lot harder than it looked. I want a manual rail. I think that would be cool. I guess technically I did it. That doesn't make any sense, but sometimes you rail and other times you don't. And then sometimes you go up an incline, sometimes you go into an incline. I mean, it's an alpha. So, I mean, whatever, right? The part where you just say, Ian, stop being so picky. They have other. I was at Washington. They have like a little mega ramp that you can practice doing big air on. Not really. If that's your thing, it's there. So just have like a vert ramp. But the problem with the vert ramps and stuff is like you don't hold your speed very well. And like they'll fly out of the quarter pipe way more often than you want. Like I just want to do a flare, right? I just want to do a regular flare. Just want. But now I have like no speed for that ramp. It's weird. There are flaws. If I could just flat spin it. Flat spinning throws me out of the court. Because it throws you too far away from the quarter pipe, most the core of that issue. Now I have no speed. So it's like you do the roll in, pretty much one trick. I hope you land it, and then it's too slow to do anything. It's really annoying. So I found playing at Washington Bay Park way better, way more enjoyable. I'm looking forward to checking out mods for this. Hopefully, people who are doing, because you can manual, you can't nose manual. I've found. I try to, and he doesn't do anything. And nose manualing is like huge in scootering, from my knowledge, because it's so complicated. What's that? This looks so cool. That took for up. I don't think you can grind that. Wanted to grind that flat box there. I don't know why the game does stuff like that. It's weird. But the Access games do be like that sometimes. But yeah, check this out. I like supporting projects like this because Ride, Skater XL, Session, now Scooter Flows is like pushing for a new kind of gaming genre of like action sports sims, and I'm like really into that, as obvious as that is, because I'm big into action sports. I'm like Jimmy the Giant. I have this like deluge of knowledge when it, if Jimmy the Giant is his name, yeah. I have like this deluge of information about action sports from the 90s because I was way into it. And when I say a deluge of knowledge, I mean on how to do it. I had all of the Tony Hawk's how to skateboard videos. I had all the Bucky LASIK films growing up. I had all the games. It's just like my thing. I even had the Razor freestyle scootering on my Dreamcast. I just triggered somebody finding them like that. That was their trigger. Sorry for triggering you. It is what it is. Yeah, I was on a good streak too. That I want to do. I like blindside back rail slides. The fact that you can't do a blindside back tail slide is annoying. One of my favorite tricks in scootering. I think it looks so steep when you hang the bars over and you do a bar spin on a rail. Like that is so cool. And there's other tricks in scootering that are like insane, but I don't know. That one is my favorite. Steering's a little too. Doesn't. He only moves his bars in a manual. Weird. They're pretty much static the whole time you play. Oh, I almost did that one. That one would have been cool. Let's see if we can do like one super here. I can't grind that way. Gap. Angle. Gap. Gap. That rail is the. I'm sorry, that box is gonna throw him. I want to grind that bench, but for some reason the game pushes you away from that. Probably because you're on a slope. Here, I got one. Oh no! Oh, into the planner. Gotta do something kind of cool, right? Maybe I suck at this game. I'm not sure. Let me know down below if I'm terrible at this game. Oh. Thank you so much for. And let me know what your experience with this game is if you decide to check it out or play it or anything like that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Um, I didn't think I was gonna like it when I first bought it, but honestly, not half bad. Check it out. You have a wonderful day. Bye bye.